Hello everyone. This is going to be the reading for the sign of Aries from the 15th of July to the 30th. This is for the sun, moon, and rising. If this reading does not resonate with you, please check your sun, moon, or rising. So let's get started with reading. Let's see what are the messages for the sign of Aries. So for some of you, you could be doing an inner working, could be more functioning inside of yourself rather than the outside world. During this time, you are thinking more, you are trying to make decisions, you are trying to balance your life. With the Two of Pentacles here, it means that you are trying to manage your life, your friends, your family, and your money. You're trying to create a balance in your life so you'll be able to function normally, because the Two of Pentacles is about balance, and usually you're trying to balance yourself and balance your family, balance your money, and balance your love life. So it's all about balance. And I could see some of you could be thinking about starting starting a new career path. For some of you, it could be that you want to manage your money in order to start something new, because I see you changing direction. For some of you, it could be moving into a new career, or a new house or a new apartment, and this requires you to organize yourself, to manage yourself. For some of you, you could be thinking about going to the outside world, trying to show yourself to the outside world, trying to choose something, trying to choose a new career path. For some of you, there could be a project coming for you, and you are thinking about it. You are assessing your assets. You are assessing your assets. You are assessing your money in order to jump into this new project that might be on the horizon. So the Emperor, which is your card, appeared in reverse. So for some, so these are just initial reaction and initial readings to the card. So I could really know now why you are operating inside of yourself, and you are doing more of an inner work, because you are not really in touch of who you are right now during this period. You're not really in touch of who you are, and you don't feel very confident. You don't feel like you could grab life by the horns. It feels as though that you are not in control during this time. Therefore, you're trying to balance yourself and manage yourself, and you're trying to see what decision to take. So therefore, you are So therefore, you are thinking about how to make the right, appropriate decision during this time. And you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card in reverse. With the Wheel of Fortune, I could definitely see for some of you, there could be good news coming at your way. For some of you, could if you are, the Wheel of Fortune is about working hard in order to get good results, because it's about karma. If you are doing good things, if you are doing acting right, you will be rewarded, and vice versa. So this is more of do it yourself, because the Wheel of Fortune is saying that there is a fortune outside of outside in the world, but you have to do the work in order to get it. And for some of you might be feeling not really confident during this time, and you might be really thinking about how can I go and get what I want. And for some of you, you could be trying to assess your money, assess your values, assess your position. And for some of you, could be thinking about choosing a new path. How am I going to into this new path? So for some of you, you are really doubting yourself. It's like, yeah, you are doubting yourself. Even the Star card, which is about making things happen. Usually the Star card is about optimism, is about faith, is about believing that everything is possible. But during this time, you are not really having that wishful thinking. You're not having that optimism, and you are more oriented toward organization, towards concrete toward more of a concrete reality. And for some of you, I could definitely see you feeling depressed during this time, especially with the Emperor in reverse, and with the world and with the Star card, because the Emperor represents you, and when it's in reverse, it means that you're not really in touch of who you are. You're not really being fiery, you're not being adventurous, you're not being all of that Aries trait. And with the World card in reverse, it means that you are quite depressed. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it means that during this time you feel like the work that you put forth is not bringing you any good results, and you feel like you are more dependent on others when it comes to money, and that's why you feel not yourself, because Aries are usually very independent from other people, and when they have to depend on other people, they lose touch with themselves. The Nine of Pentacles is usually about ripping the fruit of your work and enjoying what you have put to the forth. In the Eight of Pentacles, we work hard, we try to perfect our project, and in the Nine of Pentacles, we are enjoying the outcome. But when it's in reverse, there could be no good outcome, or there could be some struggles to have those financial outcomes, those financial abundance. Therefore, you might be thinking about how can I organize myself and balance my money and manage it. So you have the King of Swords in reverse and the World in reverse. So definitely you could be dealing with a person who is very bossy, who is very harsh, or could be your energy right now, because if you are not in touch of your independent, energetic energy, and you are feeling not good, this could turn into you being very harsh towards others. And yeah, and with the world in reverse, it means that whatever project that you're trying to, okay, this one also popped out. So even with the world card, whatever project that you're trying to put to the fourth and make it a reality, it feels like it's not coming into a completion. Okay, and I feel this is what's making you, you know, upset and angry and frustrated, because your project and your plan are not coming into the concrete world, and you're having a problem with that. So this is push you into really going deep and thinking, how can I, you know, try new things, how can I boost my self-confidence, how can I manage my money in order to get what I want. Because right now I see you not achieving a lot of things. There is, you know, you're not achieving a lot of things during this time, and this is making you frustrated. And with yeah, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it means that the reason why you are having these setbacks and failure, because you are impulsive. You're not taking some practical decisions, okay? You know, and this is what push you into being more organized. And the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands is all about passion, adventure, risk taking. But when it's in reverse, you are taking risk, which might lead you to failure. Also, impulsive behaviors are not well suited during this time, because they will lead you into failure and uncompletion and unsatisfaction. Okay? And the other card that appears is the five of swords, which means that for some of you could be in a conflicting situation, or the person that you're working with could bring you some problem, and you could be frustrated with other people, as I said, and this is going to lead you to lash out on others. Okay. So there are a lot of kings and queens here, okay? So so definitely there is no fortune coming, okay? I see that even though that you're trying hard to make money happen and manifest, it's not going to happen during this time. And why is that? We might ask, why is that? Because you might be very impulsive during this time. You might need to assess and organize yourself. You know, another reason why you are not feeling good is that for some of you, you could have gone through a heartbreak, a heartache, and someone has caused you this heartache and heartbreak, and now you feel quite depressed, and you don't want to venture and push yourself into a conflicting situation. Okay, I see many of you not wanting to participate in a situation that is very conflicting, and it's bring them some some intensity into their life. It could be your partner, your working partner, that your partner that you're working with, that could bring you some frustration. You know, you could be. There are a lot of signs here. There is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The there is there are There is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, and you know, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So all of the signs are here except for the fire signs. So all of the signs basically are here. So you're upset basically of all the world. You know so let's see more, just 3 extra cards. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, so let's see what cards pops up. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Tower. So as I said before, you need to take the Knight of Pentacles could be an advice card. That means you need to take more of a practical approach. You need to be patient with others. You need not to lash out. And also with the Eight of Wands, it means that you need to let go of you need to release your frustration through honest communication. And it's also asking you to organize your energy. Okay, if your energy is currently scattered, you need to put it into work, and you need to organize yourself. So I see many of you could be really scattered, either by not having your dreams or goals achieved and having problems being dependent on other financially, and having some problems completing your work, and having problems with your work partners, and they bring you some frustration. For some of you, you could be very impulsive. You could be lashing out on other people because currently you feel like there is too many conflict in your environment. But you need to focus your energy on something better, and you need to ground yourself during this time. For some of you, you're trying to manifest that, with the Magician here, you're trying to manifest, your goals and your dreams. But the current period and the current environment is not supporting you very well. And you're going to go through upheavals, through tension, through sudden news, through sudden events that's going to bring to the fore some information, some information about your partner at work, your the people, especially with the Tower and with the Eight of Wands. It's just a sudden news that's going to come about. and it's going to bring you some news, okay? Or there are some sudden events that's going to make you feel very tense and intense and frustrated. You know, as I said before, okay? For some of you, you need really to communicate. You need to say clearly what you want. You don't hold back your frustration. You know, you need to say it right. Don't lash out. Don't be too much angry. You know, there are many people here, a lot of queens and kings, that might frustrate you. However, you need clear communication, especially with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. It means that you need to be clear, and they are in reverse, which means they don't have really a clear communication. And you need that clear communication. You need to be clear of what you want, of what you want, and how you feel, and what do you need. Now, also why you're not having this clear communication, because currently you're doing an inner work. Currently you're trying to think of how you could achieve better results. And when we are doing this inner work, we kind of shut ourselves from the outside world, and we might lose the sense of communication, and we only communicate with the inside of us, okay? And yeah, so during this time, you should try to you should try to be patient, okay? Try to be patient. Don't get frustrated. And if your energy is scattered, you need to organize yourself very well and put it into good use. And also don't take risks during this time, because it might prove to be truly a failure, and try to avoid impulsive behaviors. Also, if there has been a heartbreak that made you feel depressed, and that pushed you into this zone where you don't feel very good, you need to talk about how you feel and have a clear mind. You need that clear mind during this time. You are in a bit of conflicting, intense environment around you, but don't scatter your energy, don't lash out, don't be angry, just hold it back, be practical, put yourself into the ground, and try to approach the problem in a way that doesn't cause destruction to you or to the other people. If you are having money problems, try to work things out, try to organize yourself, try to assess yourself. If you see yourself that you're giving too much to other people, you need to balance and give to yourself too. If you see yourself too dependent on others, try to be independent, even though that during this time you're having problems being independent. And these are all what I see and during this reading, because it is highly career oriented, and it's very oriented towards your project and dreams. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked and enjoyed it. Goodbye.